Hello there guys, Wayne here from Luna's World. Welcome to X-Plane 11. This is very much going to be a first impressions video. Now this aircraft, the Marchetti, it's been on my radar for quite some time and I completely forgot about it. And I rediscovered it in the org store and here we are. This is an absolutely phenomenal aircraft for X-Plane 11, maybe even the best GA aircraft for X-Plane 11 ever made. It really is very good. The SF.260 by J. Rollon, and wow, look at the texturing. It's incredible, absolutely beautiful, even down to the dents in the wingtips there. This is a worn, weathered aircraft. I have downloaded the liveries. I've just got to increase the RPM with fouling the plugs here. Let's jump into the cockpit anyway. I'm not going to talk too much about this right now because what we're going to do is, this is going to be a first impressions. I need to study this aircraft. I really need to learn it properly to do it justice. This is a living and breathing aircraft. If you don't treat it correctly, things will go wrong, things will happen. So I want to really, make the best of it. It also comes with the Simcoders rep, which includes the maintenance report, which you can buy parts and you can fix parts, and it's all sort of done with costs and everything involved. So yeah, a ton of fun in this aircraft. Absolutely incredible. So let me just lean out the aircraft a little bit. Let me skip over to this side as well, and we've got carb heating, that's fine. All right, and we'll get the show on the road. So this is very much, like I mentioned, just a fly around basically. You will notice that we're in the same airport as we were in the last video, except I have downloaded the ORBX scenery for Darrington, so this is what you get. It's absolutely beautiful. Really nice addition to the Washington ORBX True Earth. It really complements it very well. So very calm day today. We don't have to worry too much about any weather, so we can focus on just enjoying this beautiful aircraft. Listen to the sounds, just gorgeous. Right, I'll talk a bit more once we're up in the air, but for now, let's just make sure we've got landing lights are on, put some flap out. That'll do. That's probably too much actually. We do have quite a lot of fuel. I think we're full in the tanks actually, so having the flaps down a little bit more probably won't do any harm. Relatively short runway, very thin runway here, because we found out flying the Duchess. Got a couple of onlookers there. Some sightseers. Yup-chuck. Right, we won't do any checks or anything, we'll just get straight into the flying. When I do a full review, we'll do checklist, we'll do cold and dark, we'll do the whole, and a sector flight A to B. It really does deserve that kind of attention. I'll probably do it over maybe 2 or 3 videos. Alright, let's get the show on the road. Full power set, trying to counter the torque. Airspeed alive, T's and P's looking good. 60 knots. She wants to fly, so up we go. Positive rate. Gear going up. And let's jump outside and have a wee look around. Flaps up. That's such a cool livery, isn't it? Jumping in. Okay, so I'll try and talk to you about why I'm so excited about this aircraft. It's really quite simple. When I first got this and I jumped in the cockpit and I did a quick flight, I don't even remember where it was, I got that instant feeling of, wow, this is a really special aircraft. This is something that you don't get with ordinary kind of aircraft, and I don't know what I mean by ordinary, but this is a step above the rest, in my opinion, with the exception of a few, like perhaps the Cessna 172 by Air 4 Labs, and maybe the TBM. This is absolutely on par with anything that A2A makes prepared, in my opinion. It feels absolutely incredible, looks brilliant, sounds brilliant, and you have the added bonus of it being a living and breathing machine that will fail if you don't treat it correctly. I like that. It brings another sense of realism into the sim. So, go down to 2500 if I can. Temperatures are looking good, EGT is looking good, RPM is fine, yeah, all looking good. Right, we're nicely trimmed out. We've got some kind of logging camp down here, or not a camp, but a factory. That's pretty cool. And we'll head out towards this way. This won't be a very long flight, I'm just literally going to give you my impressions. I won't do my Donald Trump impression, I'll save that one for another video, I think. This truly is a wonderful, wonderful aircraft. Marvellous. Exceptional people who made it. Wonderful people. Tremendous people. It's so good we should build a wall around it to protect it from any... Enough of that, anyway. Beautiful down there, look at that. Absolutely stunning. Right, let's do a stall test. We're high enough now. We will get the landing gear warning, but we'll just put up with that for a second. Bear with it. Airspeed coming down, pulling back, getting very, very floppy. There's the stall warning, and yeah, very nice. A nice little left wing dip there, full power, and bringing her back, and we'll regain that. Very nice indeed. Now, of course, this is an aerobatic aircraft, so why don't we do something like this? The engine will cut out because the fuel will... Oh no, didn't do it. Okay. Mind you, there's probably, because we've got full tanks, it's probably created enough pressure for it not to starve the engine. This is absolutely incredible. It really is. Right, we're going to stall it again. We're going to put a power on stall, and I'm going to kick the left rudder, assuming it's going to want to drop left again, which I think it will. And I don't think we'll get a spin, but one can hope. Oh, it kind of wanted to go right then. Okay, let's try that again, but maybe away from this mountain. Okay, we'll head back this way. Alright, let's reduce the power. I won't do a power on stall, we'll do a normal stall here. But I'll try and... I'll do. Right. On which way it wants to drop, I'll kick the rudder that way, and we'll just see what happens. Yeah, it wants to go left again. Full left rudder. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think there's a limitation there with the physics of X-plane. I mean, that should induce a hair-raising spin, but sadly, as of right now, I don't think spins are properly modelled, but they'll get round to it. I'm absolutely positive of that because of Austin's absolute, almost obsessive nature when it comes to the aircraft handling as it should, which is the main reason I love X-Plane 11 so much. A lot of people don't seem to understand that. You know, I know people want eye candy, but we already get it from third-party developers. Look at this. This is just incredible. I love the fact that Austin and the Laminar team are mostly concerned, or certainly Austin is, with getting the aerodynamics, getting the flight model corrected and sorted out in X-Plane. It's always, in my opinion, been ahead of the game in that department. Right, I don't quite know where the button is for that warning. It's normally around. I guess we could turn it off if we knew which circuit breaker it was, but I don't. Anyway, let's do some more of this. This was fun. Let's see now if it will cut the engine out. No, I think we're good. Oh, there we go. And it restarts. Yeah, so that's cool. Let's do a couple of steep turns here. Oops. We're stuck in the mark. There we go. Yeah, absolutely great. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, what can I say, guys? This is an absolutely superb aircraft. You'll be seeing a ton of this in my videos because I'm in love with it. I haven't tried this in VR, but I've heard it's amazing in VR, so I can't wait to do that. In fact, I'll do a video on that, a sector flight. I won't do a full review video just yet. I need more time with it. But I will do a VR video fairly soon. Alright, there's my landmark. So the airfield should be I'm lost, hang on. Should be dead ahead, right? I think. No, it should be around here. Oh, we're directly above it. Duh. Okay. Right. My bad. Right, let's just put the gear down, get rid of that annoying sound, get this thing set up for a landing, reduce power, a little bit of flap out, and enjoy this incredible scenery. This incredible aircraft. This is also known as the Ferrari of the skies because of its performance. I can see why. It's a very, very slick, swift, sporty kind of an aircraft. The main thing for me is that I love the fact that it's a working machine, living and breathing. You have to look after it. That really does bring another level. That's one thing I really hope they'll do with the Microsoft Flight Sim, is make all the aircraft living and breathing. So you know, things will happen if you do not treat it well. I've just realised we've had a very lean mixture going on for the entire flight, so we weren't getting full performance there. Right, let's get ourselves lined up. We'll put some more flap out and we'll get this baby on the ground, hopefully. Oh, it just feels absolutely incredible. I love it. You can almost feel every bump in the air. This sort of floaty feeling about it. Couldn't be more further from the old prepared flying on rails kind of a feeling. Really couldn't. Absolutely incredible. Right, 18 knots, that's looking good. Maybe a little bit fast, I'm not entirely sure of the figures. Anyway, oops, whoopsie, and touchdown. There we go. Let's clean up. Just breathtaking, absolutely breathtaking. More-ish, what can I say? I want to fly this again. I want to get in VR. I don't want to stop. I want to fly. I want to be in the air. It's kind of that feeling. I hope that makes sense to you guys. I'm sure it does. I'm sure you guys know that feeling when you get an aircraft. You know, and that feeling tends to go away, doesn't it, as we buy new aircraft or as something new comes out. I get the sense with this that this is a long term, this is a stayer, this is a keeper. This is something that I'm gonna absolutely come back to and fly again and again and again, because, well, hopefully you can tell from my reaction, and I'm not putting this on, I'm really not. I'm not overreacting at all. What you see, what you hear is what you get. Hopefully you guys know that by now on my channel. Scenery is looking beautiful as well. This is a good flight sim day. This is a good X-Plane 11 day. It's all running smoothly. It's, he says, as it crashes to desktop. No, but I very rarely get any of that stuff now, and I'm really happy with how the sim is running, even in VR as well. So yeah, feeling good about things. I kind of want to fly. You know, there's nothing worse than that feeling of wanting to fly and then everything just is messed up for some unknown reason. The performance gets bad or something, I don't know. It's very odd how that can happen sometimes, but consistently since the recent update, I haven't, touched wood, had any issues like that at all. There we go, guys. So you can expect a ton of videos on this. I'm in love. This is absolutely incredible. How can I open the door? Come on, let me open the door. This one? Anyway, I don't know. But yeah, I need to study this thing. As you can see, there it is. Oh, that's so cool. That is awesome. Can I? Anyway. There we go. We've got ourselves some air in here anyway. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this if you've got this aircraft. If you have got it, I'm pretty sure you'll know what I'm talking about regarding the excitability with it. I love it. I better run. I think Daisy, my daughter, is having a having a moment there. So guys, thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Take care.